I'm glad he got here like right when I... Welcome to the Joyous Kingdom. In today's video, we're going to do a day in the life of an NFT YouTuber, full-time YouTuber living in a studio apartment in Seattle. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon right now, but I also woke up at like noon because I was up super fucking late last night, wasting all my time. But just here, cut off, all I've done is drink this Celsius Energy, had some water, taken a shower, planned some videos today, and started a couple thumbnails. So today's Saturday, there's no live stream today. Usually I have a stream, like at least half the week there's a stream at some point in the day. I'm also not going to do anything extra that I don't normally do for the video, so this is going to be a very live look at just what a normal ass Saturday could look like. Next Saturday could be totally different. I'm sure last week's Saturday was totally different. So since a lot of my day is spent at my computer doing boring shit, probably for most people to watch at least, I want to talk about like how I make money. I know a lot of people ask me how I make money as a full-time NFT YouTuber. I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I don't have 100,000 followers on Twitter, 100,000 on TikTok. I don't have any of that stuff. What I have is a very, very calculated audience and a specific style of my video that is made for it's geared toward a target audience. And the audience I'm targeting is actually business owners, CEOs, people who are experts in any field really, who would watch my content and say, we want that guy to be either a consultant for us, he knows what he's talking about, or through my reviews. So if you go through my YouTube channel, I've got like 100 NFT project reviews, in-depth, super in-depth breakdown analysis style, right? When I started back in like September of last year, no one really was making that kind of content. It was all like, buy this, like top 5 NFT projects, buy this, buy that, like here's how many followers I have, and it's just pretty much fucking useless. So I said, I'm gonna bring in a different angle. I'm not gonna do promos. I'm gonna do these reviews. At some point in the future, people will approach me for a review instead of a promo because they'll know I'm that guy. And that is exactly what I manifest in the past 9 months of daily uploads, usually 2 to 3 times a day actually. And then anytime I send that offer, I also include in that same email or DM a consult package, which is 2 full sessions, 1 hour each. So I sort of consider that like one business. And my second business, I literally just started. We don't have clients or anything. We just opened it up. Me and my business partner, Bryce, he's my community manager in Discord as well. We're making a social media agency of sorts for Web3 companies, because what we've noticed after all these reviews that I've done and all these in-depth analysis, podcasts, I found that Web3 projects specifically don't know how to make content very well. They're really bad at growing a brand online, which is literally what I've done. I've literally grown my brand from the ground up. What you see is a lot of TikTokers with 200,000 followers on TikTok, yet they have 300 people on Twitter and 1,000 people on YouTube. I have 7,000 on YouTube, 6,000 on Twitter, or 6,500 on Twitter, like 6.5 on TikTok. So what we did is we're selling back projects their time back. They could spend 4 to 5 hours a day on TikTok trying to find the sounds, trying to learn the algorithm, trying to figure out how to build a brand, or they can hire us and we will do all the heavy work for them. We'll tell them exactly what sounds to use, exactly what effects to use, how to use them, examples of me using them for my own brand and why they work, how they can actually do that for themselves in their own project. So they're gonna have private access to the Discord where I drop all that information. Right now we want to offer as much value as possible. That's why I want to bring that business, and I think it's going to be the most scalable business for me. The 3-month package is where I want to push people, and that's how you do business. You want to upsell as much as you can while offering as much value as possible. My goal is for at the end of that 3 months for them to say, hey Cade, we want to do a 6-month package because that was so fucking great. And so since that business isn't even off the ground, my reviews and my consult calls usually equate anywhere from about $2,500 to about $10,000 to $12,000 depending on when in the market we are. Now I wish I didn't have to do commissions. I wish I had more of a stable income, so that is why I'm kind of building out the second business. A large portion of my day is also just staying up to date on my phone. So I'm on Twitter a lot, I'm on TikTok. I have to be on TikTok 12 times a day minimum because I post every single hour on TikTok, which is really inconvenient for me because I get sidetracked. I open TikTok to like post something and I see something, a notification or video, and I gotta go on because I'm also staying up to date on TikTok with trending sounds and stuff. So to do that, you have to be on TikTok for a few hours. Also something huge is I'm on Discord, making sure I'm up to date with all the main announcements, projects that I think are important, that I think could benefit me as far as content, but also as far as giving back to my community. Say, hey, make sure you're aware of this, there's this coming up, that coming up. So good. The trick, transferring it from the stove to the air fryer for like 2 minutes. If you don't put it in the air fryer, it's soggy and shit, and that's not what you want. Most people don't know, but I used to be homeless and live in a car for like 6 months when I was traveling. This was a staple. I ate apples, granola bars, sandwiches I couldn't even cook. So now that I'm here, like, one, I have a bed. Can't even tell you how grateful I am for that. I have warm towels that are soft. That's also a dub. When I was living in the car, the only place I could shower was Planet Fitness, meaning I didn't bring a big towel with me. I brought one of those microfiber ones that weigh like not even a pound. They're not warm, they're not soft, they're fucking awful. And so I like remember when I was living in the car, I was like, I want a towel that's thick and soft when I have a warm shower. And then I want to be able to cook. Be grateful that I have a space for myself. Yeah, definitely did not go to the moon. Yep. I was in the middle, I just started filming that video, so I'm glad he got here like right when I started, because I'll just refilm that whole portion. I'm in like an old historic building, so that doorknob is kind of shitty. And so he's just gonna put like a new doorknob in there then. And so while he's kind of putting that doorknob in, I'm gonna put my headphones in. I'm gonna try and edit these 2 videos while he's doing that. My door finally closes. Oh. Alright, 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back, 30 minutes, that's all I got time for. Definitely going on a cruise at some point. NFT YouTubers X cruise. I'm not really running to lose weight and get in shape, which I think is the reason I look good. I feel like every time I work out to look good, I fuck myself somehow. So this literally is so I don't kill myself. I love this run because like the entire time it's by the water, and like the whole time I'm just like, wow, I'm so grateful to be running here. It's so fucking beautiful. Sometimes if I'm feeling fit, I'll run up all the way because it goes up. It's an uphill incline. Today is not one of those days. Sometimes if I feel like I need some like inspiration, or I'm not feeling particularly motivated or wanting to run, and maybe I've been running too much by the water, I'll run into the city, like deep into the city where all the huge skyscrapers are and stuff. And that's huge for me because it costs a lot of money to live in those, I assume. Probably at least $2,000 to $5,000 a month, especially if you're living in a studio. And it makes me think, because you have to look up, it's like huge, so it kind of like represents something bigger than it actually is. And so I'm just kind of like, I look up, I'm like, yo, one day I can live here. Kind of like those big New York apartment YouTube videos that you see. These Quest Reese's cups, I just bought a pack of these. These are a fucking godsend. Stick these in the freezer and eat these when they're cold, and they're so fucking good. Fucking kidding me? That has literally never happened ever. So it's like 10:15. I'm about to hop in the shower, and then I think I'm literally just gonna watch Stranger Things the rest of the night. I may work on a little bit more stuff, but it's usually 9 at this point. I think I stayed up a little bit extra long because I was talking to Dennis for so long. I think I spent probably an extra hour talking to him and telling stories and stuff. So now you add your other 3 Splenda. I know I'm gonna get cancer. Fuck off. Add some coconut flakes. A handful of granola. Ooh, it's gonna be good. Oh baby. Oh my god. Folks. You'd wake up in a cold sweat. Looks like I'm gonna die tomorrow. So you may have noticed this is a studio apartment. There's no bathroom nor shower in this unit, so like the bathroom's right around the corner. It's like I'm literally one door down from the bathroom. But when I brush my teeth, there's no point, so I just brush my teeth. That's why all this stuff is here on the side, by the way. Some of the different habits I've picked up, like running at nighttime and the evening time, have really come from me battling addiction to weed and just letting weed take over most of the time and just saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna get high instead. And kind of removing those easy outs. Like, I don't keep snacks in the house. I don't know if you noticed in my fridge and my pantry, there's nothing in there. Like, I don't keep snacks. I don't want to get fat. I don't want a snack. I don't want to eat chips. So I can't keep chips in the house, otherwise I will eat them. I can't keep a lot of weed in the house, or any weed, because I will smoke it. And so if you don't have those as options, you're going to look for other alternatives to get that same high, and you're going to find that if you start running, for example, you get a fucking incredible, just like, I don't even know, like self-respect, and also you just feel fucking good. You know, like in the mornings I always do a warm shower, and then the last 20 seconds I go cold. And it literally wakes me up, and I hated it well, I didn't even hate it. I think I immediately started to enjoy it. I liked the feeling it gave me. It made me feel literally awake, and it works 100 times better than a Celsius Energy or a coffee. I drink Celsius Energy because it tastes fucking good. But if I want to wake up, I'm going into a cold shower. If it's evening time and I feel like shit, I'm going to go for a run because I feel better every single time. And so I think building on these habits during good waves is a really important thing, because it's not going to always be on a good wave. There will be another wave that comes where I get addicted to weed again, and I choose weed over running, and I'll go through that again. But then I'm going to remember, because I'm going to have the experience of having not chosen the weed once, and having a whole cycle of life where I was not doing that shit. And I'll be able to, at some point in my life, be able to combat all of my addictions. Like, I remember one thing that Alex and Layla Hormozy talk about is they're like, take care of your bullshit before you go and try and change the world. Because if you go and try and change the world, or you try and go get rich, your problems are just going to follow you there. And I think for a lot of people who have like addictions to like whatever it is, like weed or porn or whatever, sex, like whatever your addiction shit is, alcohol, if and when you do get to that point where you're thinking about it so much and your intention is there, eventually you will get to a point where smoking weed becomes worse than not smoking weed. And then you'll be able to say, okay, now it's time to kick it. And then it'll be a little bit easier. Code word if you made to the end is gonna be blog in all caps. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom if you want to see more NFT, crypto, business, lifestyle content. Annihilate the like button if you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Discord for all the alpha. If you want to get 5 free socks and help me out directly, I get a little kickback for everyone who uses my link. It's a crypto and stocks trading platform made easy for you. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. And until next time, continue on your voyage. Continue to learn. It'd be great for your life watching this video. Bye.